It can sound weird if somebody's like, yeah, you should get to know God, or if they say, I know God, or something. Like, I can be like, what? But then it's not that weird if you think if he's personal, and he has a personality, then I would want to know that personality. Like, what's he really like? We mentioned how he's actually joyful. He creates and he's delighted in it. He values certain things that you wouldn't necessarily guess. I mean, a lot of various gods around the world, like they're all about power and vengeance. There's no love towards an individual from God to an individual. What? Yeah. But that's the way he is. He's a healer. He values restoring things. He's values a
comforter.
Yes, the vulnerable. He lifts up the humble. So there's things you can actually get to know about him and get to know him. Yeah, it's true. I grew up, I heard the almanac. Today's almanac is National Apple Cinnamon Turnover Day. Yeah. Remember those? Those were pretty good. Oh,
my goodness. They were
do they even make turnovers anymore?
I don't know, but if you heated it up.
Oh, yeah.
It was the best.
They really were.
Did they make them? I'm going to look that up.
I don't remember what my point was. I just kind of said turnovers.
I'm already on the internet looking it up.
Yeah. What happened to those? How is that not a thing? It's as good as most of the stuff that gets served now.
It is.
You know what? We're going to look this up. Sorry, we got all distracted. We were doing a normal show, and then the subject of turnovers. I don't know where that came out of my head.
And then we just went on and on. We were looking at pictures.
Pictures of turnovers, like apple turnovers. And like, I'm not a sweets guy. You know that.
I know you aren't, yes.
I'm looking at these pictures and like,
I know.
We got to have some of these.
I know. I'm trying to get you to ask your wife if, just take a picture to her and say.
I'm going to.
Okay.
I'll be like, can you make this for me and Sherry? I guarantee she'll do it. She's real nice. And then we'll ask real nice.
Yeah, and then we'll just go to town.
I missed her disciplined eating.
Yes, you are.
But I could throw it all out for one.
It's worth it for a turnover.
For one wild evening of turnovers and milk. Very cool. We have breaking animal news, and it's similar to animal news. It just broke.
Yes.
That you were like, oh, I don't know if I believe that story. It was about a dog who takes the bus every day to go see his owner.
I remember.
Who runs a little store downtown.
Yes.
So he gets on the bus. So Sherry was like, oh, I don't know about that. And then Shay wrote us and said she just saw in Seattle on TV a report about a dog named Eclipse. It's a girl dog who takes herself to the dog park every day.
So
on the city bus.
Eclipse is like, no one's taking me to the dog park.
Right. She's like, I'd like to go see some dogs. I'd like to hang out at the park.
I'm going to hop on a bus and go downtown.
And so, yep.
Okay.
So that's a really sweet story. And Shay was like, Sherry, you have to believe when Brant talks about this stuff.
So I don't know, Shay. I'm sorry.
I thought that was pretty cool.
I don't know.
Dogs are out there using municipal transportation. And I think that's very awesome. Question, what's the furthest you've ever run in your life? Think about that.
Okay.
My nephew, I just found out. I love this guy because he goes all in on puppets. He's really good at puppets. Like me, it's a family tradition.
Yes.
We're really good with puppets. It's just who we are. He's good with that. He unicycled for a while. That was cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of quirk going on with our family. He's running a 50-mile race on Saturday.
Wow.
50 miles.
That's long.
Yeah. A marathon's 26 miles.
Right.
Imagine.
I can't.
It's crazy.
One person would take a half a day to run a mile when I was in high school.
Well, that was PE.
Yes, that's right.
We all were lagging.
We all struggled.
Yeah, exactly. Like anybody tried. Like, hey. Slow down. You're making us look bad. It's so true. Gossip is such a huge issue in workplaces, and it can just destroy places.
Yeah.
But if you're wondering, like, what is gossip? We kind of stumbled upon a definition a while back, and I think it's helpful so that you know whether or not you're gossiping.
Okay.
There's scripture that says that love covers a multitude of sins. Love covers these sins, these shortcomings, these issues. I think gossip, you can think of it as a way of uncovering.
Yeah.
So now you're exposing somebody's embarrassment. And it may not even be fair, but even if it is fair, you're still doing it.
Right.
And that's not loving.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, and just like, I'm supposed to be covering and now I'm uncovering, I don't know. That's not who I want to be. It's remarkable how quickly you can be frustrated with people. All you have to do is jump on Twitter.
Yes.
Bam.
Yes.
Or watch certain news things where it's all about how awful these other people are. That's it. And you know what? There really are people who are doing awful things, evil things. There's no doubt about it. That said, I have to love them, even my enemies. The reason I love them is not because they deserve it. The reason I love them is because God deserves it, and He loves them. Not only that, I love them even though they don't deserve it because I don't deserve it, and God loves me anyway. That's it. So it's not a matter of going, how are we supposed to love these? Like, I don't have a choice. I mean, if I'm going to be somebody who's going to say I belong to Jesus at all, then that's the essence of it. I have to love these people. Okay, we could all use a good joke. We have a joke masterclass that I host. And can you do the intro?
Sure. And now a masterclass on joke telling with your instructor, Brant Hansen.
People keep telling me that I'm a condescending person. That means I talk down to people. And that's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's not bad. I just wanted to see if you were going to talk through that.
Yeah,
If you were gonna
I shouldn't
stop.
have, shouldn't have kept going.
Yeah. No, well, yeah, you should have kept going, and then
What would I do?
I don't know. I just wanted to see.
I
if
didn't
you
know
were
what I was going to
continue.
do. So
Yeah.
then I ended awkwardly. So I was
I've
like,
never
and-
heard a professor say, I didn't know what I was going to do.
Well, this is where we diagram the jokes and realize where they tail off. Like he diagrams sentences, you know,
Yes,
like
yeah.
and shouldn't have said and.
Right. Here's where it drops
Just,
off.
that's where that's where it died. Just talking about loving enemies, people who you legitimately, who maybe hate you, and you have to love them. Sherry had a good question.
What makes us cringe when we hear "love your enemies"?
What do you think?
I really don't know. I mean, I could take like the theological thing and say self-righteousness, but it is like a generally good thing to say, love your enemies. You'd be like, oh yeah, of course, because that would make me a good person. And usually we're okay with things that sound like it makes me a good person. But there's something about that.
I don't know. I don't know in this culture if it makes you sound like a good person in the larger culture.
No, it doesn't. That's
Right.
true.
See,
Yeah.
so the larger cultural trend is no, don't do that. That actually means that you're okay with all this stuff.
Yeah, right.
Like, no, it doesn't. But we're like Jesus people. If you're a genuine follower of Jesus, you're going to be strange. People aren't going to get it. He said as much. But this love your enemies thing has never been mainstream.
That's a good point.
I mean, you can go either side of the political aisle to certain groups, and they will just be like,
People just lash out.
whatever.
Yeah.
You don't understand what's really important. Like, no, I do. That's what's going on. Just to reset the show, if you are new to the show, my name is Brant. I'm an introvert. I didn't plan to be a radio host. And Sherry is an extrovert.
Yes.
And she didn't plan on being on the air when she joined my show.
That is true.
She's just supposed to produce, which
Yes.
is incredibly humble because she's ridiculously talented.
Thank you. I
She
appreciate
could take
that.
over at any moment, and the show would just be that much better.
Well, I don't know. But
You wouldn't have planned this.
no.
We wouldn't have charted this. We didn't know what we were doing. And that's why I want to tell you this. Like, God will use stuff you don't expect. And the great thing is, because you didn't plan it, He gets the credit. Well, didn't plan. I didn't. There's no big visionary here. No. So, like, but we can say for whatever good has come out of this in 10 years of doing this show together, we can go, man, that's on Him. And what a miracle. Maybe you can relate to this, or maybe you'll just think I'm weird, and that's okay. But I get hit by these waves of shame that are just out of nowhere. And I've grappled with it my whole life that I remember.
Of what?
Shame.
But what are you?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what triggers it. I don't know. And I've talked with people about it, like a counselor. I talk to my wife about it all the time. I know it's not rational. So I'm able to speak to my mental health, like, and go, yeah, that's just what I go through. It doesn't mean I need to be ashamed of myself, or should be. I shouldn't, because of what God's done for me. But I have these emotions, and then it happened. And I got hit by this morning. And one thing that really helps me, I'm always glad that I can do a radio show when I go through that because it helps me immediately put on a different hat, and that is, let me be encouraging to people.
Yeah.
So I doubled down when I'm prepping on what can I say to you as you're listening that hopefully is really, really encouraging to you. And that helps me immensely.
Yeah.
And the reason I bring that up is if you struggle with that too, you may not have a radio show. I didn't set out to have a radio show, by the way. This all just kind of worked out this way. But saying, okay, I feel that way. It's not representative of reality, but this is how I feel sometimes. And okay, I'm gonna double down on being an encouragement to people. That's what I'm gonna do today. How can I do that? Let me send somebody a message. Let me email somebody. Let me call somebody. Text. Just a little something. But man, that helps me. It is time for Brant's 3 things. Today, it is 3 ways. We were just talking about trusting God, right? There's 3 ways trusting God makes us less needy. And man, I used to spend 5 minutes on social media. Like, we have a neediness problem. Here's one way that trusting God makes us less needy. We instantly become, if we do this way of living that Jesus wants us to do, where we're forgiving people, just the forgiveness thing forces me to not be all about me, so I get less obsessed with myself. Forgiveness just gets straight to the heart of whether I'm the center of the universe or not. So for me to forgive somebody is a denial of my self-obsession. And that's really, really good. I get less needy. It's a way to teach myself that how I feel isn't the end of the story, that God's forgiven me. I need to be humble, that God's forgiveness is really the most important thing in the world, like not me. Just doing that, like we're trusting him to be the one who renders justice in the end, not me. That alone makes us less needy. Doing Brant's 3 things, and it's 3 ways that if we would trust God, it'll make us less needy. And we are surely needy people. I don't want to be this needy. I kind of am by my own nature, but I want to get less and less so. One way, trusting God, is just worrying less. Obviously, if I'm not worrying all the time, I'm less self-obsessed or trying to protect everything. I can relax a little bit. Jesus keeps calling himself things like the living water, or like, with me, you'll never thirst again. Or he calls himself like the bread of life. Like, you'll never be hungry again. You won't lack for anything. I've got you. You're so concerned about every day. I got to do this, I got to do that. And then what else? What if I don't? What if this happens? And he keeps saying, I'm your provider. Like, over and over. That instantly, if I absorb that, if I trust God in that, I'm going to be a lot less needy because I've got less to protect and I don't have to worry all the time. And it's not about how much money I have in the bank or about my skills or what's going on in the national scene, or economy, or the news or whatever. It becomes less about that and more about just knowing, hey, he's going to take care of me. He promised. Here's the 3rd way we get less needy. Because we'll be grateful. Like, I'm actually trusting him to provide. I'll see how he provides. And I get really grateful. And then here's what's weird. And people will not like this, but you'll complain less. I mean, complaining is a national sport. Like, that's what you do at work. It's what you do here. It's what you do there. It's just what we do. But you start complaining less. Some people will be like, hey, we need you to complain with us.
It's very weird.
It is very strange. They may not like it, but this is a way that I know God wants me to grow, is to be more shaped by gratitude than anything else. Gratitude to him for everything. So I'll complain less. I'll be less needy. And that's a very good thing. Just trusting God just helps so many different ways.